Hello everyone, this is BIGALSKI. Well, this is chapter 4 of Ballbade's Ninja Gaiden Black Master Ninja Karma Run. Here you want to do the no-look attack to start this fight off. Get a couple UTs, an ET, and then save. I remember when we first started playing, we thought smoke bombs were kind of useless, but it's great for karma running. Now in these next few fights, you really want to drag the essence. It's amazing how far you can drag the essence, and you'll see a lot of examples of that in this chapter. So if you notice that his health bar is flashing red, and the theory on that, and I guess it works because a lot of the guys do it for their karma runs, is they're more likely to get a blue whenever you kill an enemy versus a yellow. So this time limit is really tough to make, so a lot of people use the Inferno. You almost have to, I believe, if I recall correctly. They're just too separated out to not use that. Notice how he kills them and staggers them. Staggers the blue to keep going. But yeah, you're more likely to get a blue whenever you kill an enemy, whereas sometimes if your life bar was higher up, you would get a yellow essence. So again, go back into this fight to drag the essence. Now that'd be bad if you missed your forward Y and landed on the grenader after that fight and have to go back. So after this, he's going to go save. And now he skipped the fight. I didn't really know that you could skip the fight, the guy's up there, but I guess if you don't look at him, the timer's not going to start. So you shoot the rat, and I forget who did that the first time. Now that right there, I mean, I know that wasn't planned, but it's not a big deal because he's going to have so much money coming up in these next fights, or the next couple chapters, that he can easily replace that if he needs to. He said he tried it a lot of different ways, but never got a better score. That was his best score with losing the talisman, so he just kept it. But he really saved a lot in this. Did the fights in a different way than has been normally done. Now he might have, you know, if all things considered, he might have been able to get an extra ET out of these fights. You know, he had to do a lot of jumping around, but you know, a lot of that is dependent on how the enemies react, how aggressive they are, and they're very aggressive. So it's hard to get the perfect situation. You know, he went and did that fight so he could go save, and now he unlocked that save statue. But, you know, a lot of these fights, in order to really beat his score, if anybody ever wants to try to do it, they're not only they're going to have to match what they do, but they're going to have to get a very cooperative AI to get that extra ET or UT that he might have missed. So that other fight, there was a lot of seconds, but, you know, he didn't get a chance to, with all the jumping around that he had to do to get a clear shot. And of course, you know, if he messed that up, then he had to do the other fight over again. So sometimes it's take what you get and you're happy. Again, go and save. Now this is something that I don't think has been shown on video before. See, there was the guy up there, so he still hadn't fought this fight. Normally, this is the like the fourth fight or the fifth fight of the game that a lot of people do, but he chose to save it later. So this is, to me, at least I haven't seen it before. Again, a lot of people would be happy with getting 2 UTs on this fight and moving on, but he's able to get an extra ET out of it. Plus, you know, doing this prevents kind of a long gauntlet. Well, I guess you could always go back up and save, but at the beginning of the chapter, but that's a lot further than where he has to go there by the Maramasa shop. Notice he hasn't upgraded his lunar yet. So he went back and saved. Come back through to drag the essence. Again, this is I think a different way of fighting this fight. Again, I think he said he could, you know, maybe do it a little bit better, but, you know, with all the extra jumping around, he really didn't get. Could have gotten maybe another ET out of the fight, I believe. But still, 4 UTs on 3 guys is pretty good. And of course, if he had upgraded his lunar, no, he got 3 UTs in ET. He might have been able to get the fourth UT out of it. That's what I think he was saying. But you know, if he upgraded his lunar, that wouldn't happen. You know, that would definitely kill the enemies. Now, you know, he didn't light the Inferno until the other guy was close, so he could stagger the essence in order to get, you know, the 3 UTs out of the fight. Now, if the guy wasn't so aggressive, he might have been able to get the other 4th UT, use the chest to stop the clock like he did there. But again, they're so aggressive, it's hard to do that. And I don't think he wanted to spend the time to, you know, try to get that. So again, a challenge for anybody else who wants to go after this run. You know, you got to get that 4th UT, plus some other things to beat his score on this. Still impressive. But these ninjas don't spawn until the chapter, until you buy the ticket. Now notice he knows the enemy patterns. He knows what they're going to do in this case, how they're going to get up. So he's able to get the, an ET and a UT out of that fight, where most people might have just tried to got the 3 UTs. But he uses the save a lot. If you have the time, why not do it? Since you're going for a karma run, uses all of that to his advantage. The chapter time limit is 17 minutes. The kills are 54. I believe he says he's already got chapter 5 done, so he'll send that to me. I'll do the commentary, and we'll see you. Take care. Thanks.